Hello. Thank you for sending your question. I often get questions from people who want to know, is my loved one who's passed away, are they all right? Whether it is a family member, a friend, or even a pet that you were very close to and loved, or a child. And so I thought it would be a useful thing for me to do a little bit of a general talk about my perspective on that question. Because from my perspective, the answer is always yes. Yes, they are okay on the other side, and I'll explain why. Because when we ask that question, we're asking it from our perspective as a human, in a physical human body on planet Earth in three-dimensional reality. And in our reality, there is duality, and there is there is free will, and there is time, and there is space. And so we have these life journeys, and we make these choices, and we get ourselves into all sorts of ups and downs and pickles and challenges. And sometimes we create pain. Sometimes we create difficulties, fear, anxieties, depressions, deep, dark places that we go to as part of the life journey. And it's all part of the journey that we have in order to expand our consciousness. And oftentimes, before somebody is going to pass away, they can be in a period of pain. And so once they've gone, well, sometimes we're relieved because they're out of the pain. We also want to know, are they okay? And they are okay because they are no longer in the world, in the physical world, where it's possible to feel those feelings. They've released themselves from that three-dimensional state. They have released themselves from those circumstances that were uncomfortable or unpleasant or painful. They've released themselves from their physical body. So when we pass on, we enter a different state completely than when we're in the body. We're outside of time and space. There's no time, there's no space. There's no pain. We're in a higher vibrational state because we're not on the material plane. And we have a different perspective. We have a higher perspective on the life. We're not immersed in the life anymore. We're not stuck in what kept us stuck before. We have a higher perspective. We have a different perspective. And there is a lot of assistance for us to help us process what we've learned from the lifetime. So I have never seen a case when I have said to somebody, your loved one is not all right. And people often want to know if they have a message for them. And, you know, usually the message is just overwhelmingly love. Is that, I love you. And I want you to know what it's like where I am in this no time, no place state of being, because it's full of love. It's full of clarity. And so they are set free from the earthly experience, and they're surrounded by love, and many of them are now supporting you as you continue your journey. So if you wrote to me with a question about your loved one and I've not been able to answer it directly, that is what I would tell you, and that is what I would see. That their struggle is over, that they are in acceptance and bliss and love. So I hope that helps comfort you in your situation. And there will be some videos where people have asked me about that, and I've answered them personally. And I suggest you find those and watch them as well, because there may be some information in those videos that will also help you in your situation.